because I'm a Luxembourger, I'm very proud that I have the kind of the honor to lead that project and to bring McGill to Luxembourg and hopefully have a positive impact here to train the local financial talent and to upskill it and to have a positive impact on the financial sector.
Today, I have the pleasure to welcome in the studio Patrick Augustin, who is Professor of Finance at Desautels Faculty of Management at McGill University. Welcome.
Thank you, Jérôme, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. You are a Luxembourger, you studied here, then you went on to do your PhD. You are now based in Canada, but you're coming back to your home country with a purpose. So can you present, please, McGill's new Master of Management in Finance program in Luxembourg?
Of course, it's my pleasure. So I'm very proud that the McGill University is coming to Luxembourg starting this December. So we have a partnership with the Ministry of Finance, ABBL and ALFI, and also with the support of the Chamber of Commerce, we'll come and bring our flagship master program in finance to Luxembourg. It's an international kind of ranked program of top-notch quality. I think there's various features that I think are interesting. First and foremost, I think it's a very kind of high-level, high-quality academic curriculum, where we have all kind of standard finance courses, but also courses that are tailored to the asset management industry in Luxembourg, as well as other parts of the ecosystem of the financial center. We can talk about kind of mutual and hedge fund courses on pension funds, courses on sustainable finance, fintech, et cetera, private equity, venture capital. And the people who are coming to teach are internationally kind of experts in their field that have been trained in the world best institutions, including MIT, INSEAD, Kellogg, and so forth. The second thing, and I think that's unique in this program, is that we have an investment management firm that's owned by McGill University and that has 4 different investment funds. Now, this is not a student club. It's actually a real investment fund that has to kind of comply with all regulations in Canada. And so one of these funds will be kind of dedicated to the program in Luxembourg, and students will actually be running this fund hands-on. So I think it's quite unique by now. I think it was the first student-run investment club or a student-run investment firm that existed in Canada. And so students will, of course, learn all the fun part of investment in an applied way, meaning doing the fundamental analysis, pitching it to clients, and so forth. But if performance is bad, they also have to defend that performance. They will have to do the compliance, the not so fun the reporting, and so forth. So they learn in a very applied way the business from A to Z. The third part, I think, which is also nice, is McGill has a 200-year tradition. So it's more than 200 years old. The business school is more than 100 years old. That means we have an alumni network of more than 300,000 people from over 180 countries. So it's ginormous. McGill and the business school is known to be the school in Canada that produces the most CEOs. And so, of course, I will try to kind of bring back that expertise and use that in the program to kind of train talent and to upskill talent in Luxembourg. So these, I would say, are the key components of the course.
Yeah, and it's very important because we always say that we are the leader in investment funds in Europe, number 2 in the world. And when we benchmark with other jurisdictions, we realize that Paris or Germany or London have huge business schools. In Luxembourg, it's early days, basically. We had the House of Training, then we have the School of Finance, School of Business. But of course, we are now catching up with top-level education in order to boost our attractiveness of talent. And the best way, of course, is to train them here. So what are basically the connections between Luxembourg and McGill University?
So I'm a Luxembourger who happens to be a professor at McGill University. No, jokes aside.
That's a big bond.
That's jokes aside. No, I think in terms of substance, there's actually kind of a long history of ties between Canada and Luxembourg, and in particular Montreal. So if you go back to the Second World War, part of the government and of the royal family happened to be in exile in Montreal, where they had shelter during the Second World War. These ties have, of course, persisted, and so we always had an honorary consulate in Montreal. Over the years, I think kind of economic ties have strengthened, and most recently, we have celebrated the 80th anniversary of the bilateral diplomatic relations between Canada and Luxembourg, and so we opened an embassy in Ottawa, kind of with that anniversary. And so through that lens, I think there's a natural kind of historical kind of tie that exists. Mm-hmm. And through that, we also had Luxembourgers kind of becoming students at McGill that are now part of the alumni network and that have come back to Luxembourg and are part of the active alumni group here. And so I think because of these historical ties, and because I'm a Luxembourger, I'm very proud that I have the kind of the honor to lead that project and to bring McGill to Luxembourg and hopefully have a positive impact here to train the local financial talent and to upskill it and to have a positive impact on the financial sector.
Yeah, that's great. And we are both passionate about history. You were relating to the phase where Grande-Duchesse Charlotte left with her government, first to Portugal, then to America. She went indeed to Montreal. People who follow the history know that from there was a lot of goodwill tour, and she was very close to Roosevelt, and people think that this lobbying that she did facilitated the involvement of America into the war, and so in the decisive engagement of the states. And of course, some people will write some posts saying, yes, after that she located in London, from where she was doing the communication through the radio. So indeed, very, very strong and old relationships. So a last question. How will this program strengthen Luxembourg's position as a financial center in the coming years?
I mean, Luxembourg has a global reputation as a major financial hub, and in particular in the fund industry, it's ranked globally second in terms of the size of the investment fund sector. And so the strength of the financial sector depends on the strength and the quality of its workforce, so the talent pool. And so we do hope that we can positively contribute to attract talent by offering this program, train the talent, upskill the talent, and therefore grow and promote the talent pool in Luxembourg. And I think that's a way that we hope to create bridges with the local kind of training partners, with the local kind of financial community, and we hope that all together we are able to kind of grow kind of the quality of the financial education specifically to the parts of the sector that rely on the engine of the growth of the country, and so there we hope to kind of have an impact in the near future.
Yeah, so it's all about attractiveness, attracting the best talents, training them properly, just to make sure that Luxembourg remains internationally relevant. And that, of course, is applying to the back office, which was our backbone for years, the middle office, and also now the front office, where we see a lot of positive perspective. So we thank you very much and hope that you will have a lot of success with your initiative.
Thank you very much, Jérôme, for having me.
Thank you.